Hello and welcome back to my channel for another video. Today I'm showing you how I wash my makeup brushes. There are loads of products out there that will help you wash your brushes, and I know I've spent my money on specialty brush cleansers, mitts to help scrub the brushes, and also wasted ages trying to make baby shampoo work. But these days I just use this laundry soap and it's really effective. You could probably use any laundry stain remover type soap, but this one is called Sard Wonder Soap. That's what it looks like. And it's just really cheap and easy to find in Australia. It's like $3 from the supermarket, it doesn't come in heaps of packaging, it says it's biodegradable, and this bar has seriously lasted me years. If you want to try this at home, you might already have something like this kicking around in your laundry, so have a look there before you head out to the supermarket. So laundry soap is designed to get all types of stains out of all different fabrics, and this particular one is non-toxic, which is really good. It means you can use it on your hands, and it's also suitable for use on basically every fabric, including wool. So I think it's probably gentle enough to use on makeup brushes. I've been using this one for a couple of years now, and my makeup brushes are still in great nick, so I don't think it causes any damage on them. The fact that laundry soap is designed to dissolve greasy stains is really helpful because it means it's going to break down the oils in your makeup, which is the part that's usually really hard to get out. All right, let me take you to the sink and show you how this works. I've got my makeup brushes here along with a couple of sponges, and I've left them nice and filthy for you so you can really see the difference. I try to wash my brushes once a week, which doesn't always happen, but if I don't wash them frequently, aside from it obviously being a bit gross, I find my makeup application isn't as smooth because the brushes and sponges get clogged with old product. I've got the laundry soap here. You can see it looks just like bar soap. If you've already got something like this in your laundry, have a go and see if it works and let me know what you used. I'd be interested to know how well other laundry soaps get the job done. And then I've got a towel for drying the brushes on. So I'm going through my sponges first. The water can be quite hot for your sponges, and in some ways I think it's better because they'll dry out quicker in the middle and there's less chance of it getting moldy or harboring bacteria. With that said, don't forget to get new sponges every once in a while because they do get pretty gross. So you can see pretty much everywhere I touch with the soap is clean immediately. I wipe the sponge on the soap and then squeeze it out until I can't see any more makeup on the sponge, and that's how I know it's done. Then I give it a good rinse, squeeze out as much water as I can before squeezing it out in the towel, and then I leave it to dry. I also have this tiny little sponge which I use for applying powder under my eyes, and I do exactly the same technique for this one. You can see this brush is covered in quite a bit of beigey product, so I start by making sure the water is lukewarm and not hot like with the sponges. I wet the brush a bit and then use the soap. I use my hands to work the soap through the product to help break it down. I have to check and go back in with more soap a few times before it's properly clean. Then at the end, I turn the water onto just cold and thoroughly rinse the soap out. I'm running the water right into the base of the bristles like this, even though experts don't recommend it, because I find that if I don't do it this way, I'm left with soapy brushes that never dry properly and get all sticky and gross. So then once the brush is clean, I dry it by gently brushing it around in circles and sort of squeezing the water out with my hands like this. I know it doesn't look like I'm being gentle, but I promise I am. No brush hairs came out while I was doing this. And there you go, just like new. It doesn't show up much, but I use this brush for blush, and it has a lot of pink on it right now. Same with the last brush, I wet the brush with lukewarm water before applying the soap. I'll work it with my hands a bit and rinse it out and repeat until the water runs clear and I can see the brush is clean. Then I rinse it out with cold water. If the water is cold, I find it doesn't dissolve the glue holding the bristles to the brush, and I've never had a problem with bristles falling out of my brushes. I think if the water was hot, they might fall out, but take this as a warning to be careful and don't ever wash your brushes in hot water. Then when it's clean, I get as much water out as possible and leave it to dry. I forgot to show you the before of this brush, but it's another powder brush, and you can trust that it was pretty gross beforehand. This brush is such a pain to clean because it's so big and fluffy. I had to go back in a couple of times because I wasn't convinced the tips were wide enough, but it was great by the end of the second wash. I think you get the picture, so I'll fast forward through a few brushes here. When I'm done cleaning my brushes, I like to hang them upside down on the towel rail using a few hair elastics to secure them. I do this so the water drains out of the brushes rather than into the base of the bristles where it might not dry completely. You can use hair elastics or rubber bands or anything that's a little bit grippy that will keep your brushes there. I group a few brushes together to save on space and because I don't always have that many hair ties handy. And there you go. Mine dry in a few hours and then I've got super clean brushes once again. That's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe, and I will see you back here for another video next week.